and welcome everyone to the Bosnian Olympics. I am Silent Ninja, your host, along with Vikings fan. How are you doing today, Vikings fan?
Well, I'm at the top of the hill. I don't have my skis, so this is kind of a rush. I don't know how this is going to go if I don't get my skis in the next few seconds. I think
Well,
I forgot them at my hotel.
well, we're about to start here, and Vikings fan, let's go through the course run through. What are you expecting here today? All right, looks like Vikings fan cannot talk now. It is very cold up that hill, but we are set to go for the Bosnian Olympics. Up first will be our co-host, Vikings fan, representing Bosnia. He's expected to win the gold, holding the world record of 19.17, if I'm correct.
2-1.
2-1.
19-2-1.
Thank you for that, Mike. Today's course, here are the rules. You must go through all of the gates using skis. If you miss a gate, it's 4 seconds. Yada yada yada. I'm already out of ideas. I'm done hosting. Can we just get on with this, please?
And cue Jeopardy music.
You put me on the spot there. I had to fucking search up the fucking theme. All right, here we go. It's not playing. There we go. I'm so gonna get fucking copyrighted. As we have a look here at the wonderful participants representing today's Olympics. Of course, the United States, the three competitors, Beavis, Hello, and Noel. I think that's Croatia. They look like checkerboards. Uhukak, of course, Wistful SpongeBob Beast, and Edmonton, representing the home country of Bosnia. They're all expected to medal here today, according to Vic, because I really don't know, and I could care less, because I don't play the sport, I play hockey. Of course, we have Uncommon Shriek representing Bosnia as well. And of course, Zammy Rocks 5, who hit a 24 in practice today, his personal best. We have Gretzky, who racked up 8, count them, 8 penalties today in the Olympics. Or in the practice run of the Olympics. Alright, looks like we are set to go at the top of the hill once again. Representing Bosnia is Vikings fan 397. The countdown begins, and here goes the world record holder. Off to a good start here, turning early for that side gate, hitting the side, but this is where he gets his work done, gets a lot of speed around the midsection, tries to get through, clean pass through that gate there, approaching the final 2 gates, getting lots of speed off the ramp and finishing. Let's see the time. Timer Levensky. Awaiting the time there. Mike, how do you think you did there?
That was a bit of a warm.
Well, of course, it is 3 runs each for each competitor. So still waiting on the time here. Looks like the unofficial time was 20.28. It looks like that's gonna be the official time there. So in first, because it's his first run, is a 20.28 by Vikings fan. Now we've seen him hit that 19 mark before. So how are you feeling about that?
Yeah, like I said, that was just a bit of a warm-up run. I felt like I was sliding a little bit towards the top, didn't quite get the turning I wanted to. It should be good for the next run in a little while.
All right, coming up next, looks like representing the United States is Mr. Hello. Now has he had a bit of history here?
I have no idea about anyone except the Bosnians and Epic and Irish. Those are the guys you're going to want to watch. The rest of them are probably just going to be really bad.
Well, here goes Mr. Hello, sneaking in through that gate. He's going to miss the wide blue gate there. gets through, but that's his second penalty there.
There goes another, and another.
That's a 3 and a 4th penalty, missing the penalty. He'll make it through the blue gate, but will he amass 8 penalties here? Trying to sneak in through, cannot get it. 8 penalties for Mr. Hello. What a second run.
And that's going to be 57, it looks like.
Yeah.
57.75.
A 25.75 plus, if I believe, 32 seconds of penalties for the 8 gates he missed, amassing up to a 57.75, which, as a matter of fact, puts him in silver.
Yeah, this one's not going to stand, but don't be surprised if we see a lot more of these runs later on. Not just from him, but from half the competition.
Next up, representing Belgium, will be Surprise. Now, Surprise, what a story here he had so far. Lost his PC in the early stages of the game, but was able to recover by smashing his Wi-Fi router in half. Vi, can you explain more on that?
Wait, what happened?
He smashed his Wi-Fi in half.
No one told me of that story.
Yeah, because I made it up. Alright, Surprise, he's getting ready. Now, what is the toughest part of this course, if I may?
Oh, man. Hard to tell from looking down at the bottom if I could just get a view of it. I would have to say probably between turns or gates 2 and 3. You have to be able to start turning one way and get back the other way. And then right in the middle of that snake is where you have to keep your speed up but be able to turn to hit the next gates.
Spoken like a true record holder. I'm sorry. Keep going.
No, I was pretty much done.
Alright, well, up next is Surprise. Still waiting on him. What the fuck? Some dude is starting to ski down the mountain. And there he goes, crossing the finish line. Let's look at the time.
And did he just skip every gate then, or
Yeah,
was that not?
He sprinted.
Was that an official run or not?
No, it was not.
Okay.
Is this even Surprise anymore? Because he's wearing the United States colors.
I don't know how many cameras you got, but dancing on the podium, we got me and boy Edmonton down here dancing.
It's a false start by the United States. And he's skiing down the mountain. At the 10.
Touchdown! And he completes the course at 12.77. But the only problem is, what is he going to get added on with the penalties? That should probably take him to a minute.
40.
Yep, that's a minute and 77 hundredths of a second. So that's the first run that's hit a minute so far today.
Wow. What an Olympian. It would have been... It's even more sad because he went on 2. Oh boy. Alright. Well. Great run there. Let's see who's up next. Oh, it's Wistful SpongeBob Best representing Bosnia. Now he's expected to do great in these Olympics.
If the left timing system is pretty slow, which I usually don't get under 20s, I should probably get about 22 here, I would say. 21 or 22.
He goes quick off the gate, turning early to hit the gate 3, sprinting in through gate 4. Here comes the midsection, trying to build up some speed here. Little late on that turn there, but he's going to get through the gate. Lots of slowdown though. That's going to suffer from his time. He's going in through gate 4, just nailing it. And getting across the finish line. No penalty on that one. He did nick the gate.
26.73. Yeah, that doesn't look like a 26 to me.
Unofficial time is 26:73 for Whistle SpongeBob. That's putting him in silver.
So it looks like it might be a 22:73, which puts him
Oh,
in a very clean second place so far.
official time 22:73 for Whistle SpongeBob. Now, can you give me the story behind Whist's choice of name here?
His choice in what? You're cutting out.
His choice of name. Why is he called SpongeBob Best?
Well, I don't know where the whisk comes from, but I think the SpongeBobist means that he just likes SpongeBob, but I don't know. I haven't heard the story from him before.
And coming up
He's
next.
not.
And coming up next, we have Epic Tardo representing Canada. Great story.
Here's another guy you should watch out for.
Great story. This guy
Has
has
a good chance of medaling.
lost his dog at the age of 20. He is currently participating in the Olympics as a 37-year-old as he goes straight through the gates, flying through. This could be a gold medal run right here. Great off the block, building up speed in the mid-sectors, getting through those two gates, aiming at the final gate. What a run this has been so far. Through the final gate, cross the finish line. What
Looks
a
like
run.
he slowed himself down at the end.
He did, but unofficial
2012, okay.
time 20.12. So in gold medal right now is Epic Tardo. What a run by him. But can you give me your analysis on that run?
It looked like a pretty good run. I thought he could have gotten at least another half second on that. Just going into the last gate, it looked like he slowed down, so he'd end up being able to hit it. But yeah, that was a pretty solid run. That could probably stand for a medal later on.
Well, we'll have to see, as we have yet to see Edmonton 95 go. He is another favorite for these Olympics. But right now in first place is Epic Tardo. Now, coming up next will be Ro Koop Uhak. Of course, representing the great nation of, I think that's Croatia. I can't tell. I'm waiting for Eddie to put up the up next. Eddie, hurry up. I think it's Croatia. I can't really tell. No, all right.
Either way, here we go.
And all right, here we go. Straight off the gate, starting off to the left a little bit. Interesting strategy. He misses.
Not a good idea.
And
that's
not a good idea.
One. That's two.
That's
three, four, five.
It's that one. Six,
seven. 8. Ends up on the ski jumping hill.
He grinded the walls of the boundaries of the slalom.
Curious to see what this time comes to be.
Now,
20 plus 20.47 seconds plus like 8 gates that he missed.
I think it was 9, yeah.
9 gates maybe. Brings him to a 56.47, which doesn't put him in last, surprisingly, and not surprisingly at the same time.
Oh my god, fucking grinding is sense. Oh, Jesus Christ, Roblox. Alright, anyways, at the top of the hill will be, I don't know. Who's up next? Well, skiing
Can't tell.
Is Notorious Mr. Mac. He's gonna go down the jump, racing down the hill. Here he goes, to the jump.
There he goes!
And he lands at like the 50-yard line. 50-meter line, excuse me. Oh,
Here goes Edmonton.
Next up is one of the favorites representing Bosnia's Edmonton 95. We're expecting a great run from him. Let's see if he can provide a gold medal run tonight. So far, the standings, it is Epic in first, Vic in second, and Wist in third. Let's see where Edmonton will place. Countdown is
Here we
on.
go.
We're expecting Edmonton to perform great here, straight after gate 1, slowing up down for gate 2. Beautiful transition, gate 3. Now, can he pick up some speed? Going through up gate 4.
Oh, I got refreshed.
Good job, Eddie. Yeah, we just all got refreshed. Well, because of that, Edmonton will have to restart his run. So back at the top of the hill now is Edmonton at 95. Here he goes. He's going to have to reset his run. This might impact his performance. Let's see this. Straight after gate 1, entering gate 2. Beautiful transition. Great angle for gate 3. Slowing up down for gate 4. Now
Looking good so far.
Slowing up there just a little bit. Can he pick up some speed through the mid?
This is going to be good.
Getting
this should go under 20.
Getting the last and cross the line. Let's see what the official time is.
What? Okay, then.
What do you think slowed him up there just a bit there?
If I wasn't mistaken, it looked like he clipped turn 6 up and towards the middle. It looked like he kind of clipped the gate a little bit. It might have slowed him down just a bit, but I thought that was going to be more than 21.
He also full-on hit the last gate there. Another, maybe, perhaps an impact. Here we go. Gretzky up next. He had 8 penalties today in practice. Let's see if he can decrease that number. We're expecting something good here. Alright, bit of delayed start, but through gate 1. Going through gate 2, slowing him down, trying to get through gate 3. And he's stuck. That'll slow him down just a bit,
and he missed 1.
He's lagging.
That's 2.
But he's gonna get through gate 3. Now sprinting in through 4 and 5. He's going real slow. But he's gonna make the gates. And
looks like he'll get that last one, but the time is gonna be probably under 30 or over 30.
Well, going up to Levinsky.
44.04. Oh no!
What a time for Levinsky.
He still needs his penalties to be added on, I'm pretty sure. Okay, that is with penalties, so that wasn't terrible. Plus 8 on penalties brings them down to a 36 on the run, which is gonna be honest, god awful.
Well, not the not a medal run, but he has 2 more runs. Let's see if he can perform. Next up is Jesus Villano 1. I have no idea what he's representing. He's just kind of there. Maybe the Olympic athletes of Russia.
Seviano, or maybe?
Who knows? But he's through gate 1, slowing up for gate 2, and he's actually gets gate 3 pretty well. Flying through this course, not a bad time so far as he enters the mid gates, hitting that one.
Oh, and got caught up on 7.
Got caught up and sprinting towards the finish line. Gets through the gates cleanly.
Should be about 23.
That's a very good run. Very good run for his first run of the day. That's a lie.
That I think we need more timers on this, or at least a different system. Zelensky being vice president of the IOC in what's already known to be very corrupt. I don't think this is.
All right, I'm gonna start timing it myself.
Clock starts on the beginning and ends once they hit the later gray portion of the snow at the end.
There's no way that was a 20.11. That could not have been. All right, I'm starting to time now. I'm gonna just ready that. It was a great run, but Okay, 22.11.
So that puts him up towards like 4th or something. I don't even know what the leader is right now, what the leaderboard looks like.
Yeah. Still an impressive run. I have no idea who's on next. There's 2 guys up here. Oh, it's Yeezy for Prez. And he's... Well, he got that gate. He got 2 gates. He got 3 gates. 7 penalties.
That'll be about a 15. Plus a bunch of flags added on.
Top 3 right now is... Was it Epic, Vic, and... Whist?
I don't even remember.
Top 3?
Either Whist or Ebb. So I'll put him at a 55-18 after all his penalties were done and through.
Okay, coming up next looks like it's going to be Ruku Poo Hawk.
Aloha snack bar!
You want to go to a snack bar?
Bob does.
Oh, of course. Wait, he's in... There's no way... Yeah, he got a 22. Oh, we might have some rigging in the Olympics so far.
That wouldn't surprise me. Earlier in curling, they decided to put we had 5 Bosnians show up. 4 of them went against each other, and I got a bye. So literally, we had 2 Bosnians face each other in one rink. Another 2 Bosnians face each other in another rink in the first round. Probably just to try and eliminate as many Bosnians as possible.
Well, false start. This was a hell of a false start. He got off his skis, walked through the... Okay.
And misses the last one. That'll probably be towards the 50s.
I mean, he actually... Like, he started at 3. I have no... Like, what's the point of the countdown? Once I upload this to YouTube, I'm going to take a look at that run and try to timestamp it.
You know, what you could always do is just put it in an editor and, like, throw a timer over it or something.
Oh, yeah, but I have no idea how to do that. Alright, coming up next is Albanian Operations. He's going to go in 51 seconds.
What you could do is... What editing software do you have?
None. I just uploaded it raw, dude.
Oh.
Top 1 penalty. Alright, he flies through the second gates. Missing 2 gates there. That's his 3rd gate he's missing. Gets 4. Gets 5. Misses 6. And missing a lot. But ending his time there at a 15.4 unofficially. And now we have Ruku saying, "What are controls?"
No wonder everyone sucks. They use mouse lock when running this.
Exactly.
And if you've tried running this in mouse lock before, you realize you can't turn yourself. Unless you actually move your mouse.
There's a lot of W buttons that need to be pressed. Alright, coming up next. Cool Dude 111777. Alright, cool dude, starting off way too early. This is Alright, cool dude, representing the United States of America. Still waiting on when he's gonna go. We have some interference in the track so far. Alright, cool dude, getting set to go. Off the line, he gets off and going real slow through gate 1, hitting up gate 2. Looking at gate 3 here. He's gonna make it stick, hitting the gate there though. 5, 6. Trying to build up speed through the mid sector. Quarter 3, straight line, hitting both gates, so you won't get a penalty for that. At the 24 mark so far though. Does it clean and cross the line about 30 seconds flat, unofficially. That was not 36.47. That was not 6 seconds off.
Okay, so 28.47 with no pens. That makes more sense.
I got a 30.15, so unofficially. 5 skiers left in run 1.
Ugh. I could probably take a nap in between runs like Michaela Schifrin does.
Yep. Alright, Irish Ferret, not representing Ireland. Clock starts. Get off the gates through gate 1. Cool dude! Interfering on the track. Irish Ferret. Putting up a clean run.
Tough turn, gonna slow him down there.
But, ooh, good speed through the middle sectors. Build up speed through quarter 3. Now into quarter 4, these last 2 gates. Gonna put up a good time. Unofficially at 21.
Should be about a, should be about a 21, 22.
That was a 21.49 on mine. It's a clean run, but I do not believe they got 21.49. Or they got...
Yeah, he had at least 2 or 3 spots. I saw that he ended up having to slow down a bit for a gate to be able to hit it.
Blackhawk's getting off his skis on that. And still missing the gate. No,
this is... Oh! Hops 1, hops 2.
And going
Almost hops
slow.
another.
He's about to hit the 30-second mark. Through that last gate. 34 seconds. Okay, you have to hit the bottom of the hill to stop the time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I feel like Levin's going off of like when they enter the last gate.
If that was the case, I would have gotten probably like a 19 or 18 something on my first run.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I feel like he's shaving seconds off of other people's times.
Yeah, I don't think he wants Bosnia to be able to win. It's pretty obvious.
I have the recording, so we'll have proficient evidence for this. All right.
So at the very least, I could throw it in Premiere Pro or something and check the timestamps on starts and finishes.
I just want to check his brother's run because I feel like that was not a 20-second, no matter how good that was.
Yeah.
All right, here comes Zami representing Bosnia. He's laid off the gate. Oh, he doesn't have skis. Here goes Zammy. Could not get that gate.
And missed one.
Yeah, that's a very tough gate right there. Into quarter three, the straights. And now in the last gate, missing a penalty, so that'll cost him about a 21.59 unofficially. Plus the 4 seconds, so that should be a 25, yeah, okay. Jesus, I'm gonna take a nap between these. This is correct for the Valhalla.
That is so true. Bosnia, oh, whatever. He's Croatian, he's just mad.
We need to have a Bosnian meeting after this. Okay, kind of started the timer late, but not that late. This is a clean run. Going through sector 2. Here comes sector 2. Gets through those gates kind of cleanly. Through the straight. Now up to quarter 4. Very clean run. About a 23.08.
22.79. Gives them a chance later on to compete for a medal. If you can show you have a good time on the first one, then you're going to be pretty set for the rest. Oh, thank God, they're doing top 12 move on. Then we don't have to sit through all this again.
Alright, sweet. Should I cut it off here and then upload it? Or
I
should
don't
just
care.
record like the entire thing? As we end run 1, look at the crowd here. I have no idea who's in the medals right now.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. They're trying to figure it out now since they're pretty unorganized.
Yep. Should really just kept in the medals. That is not me. Alright, well, as we wait, here comes the Jeopardy music. So, Vic, how'd you like the competition in round 1?
Well, it was exactly how I expected. The top few people did pretty solid, and everyone else just stole the show by just running straight down, missing gates, doing whatever they could to not get themselves into contention for a medal. I think that was probably the more entertaining part of this event so far.
Alright, we'll step away for a second here. When we come back, run number 2. All right, we are still waiting for the top 12 times. As we do that, Vic, can you give us a rundown of the rest of the Olympics so far? What's happened?
Well, let me pull up the schedule. I know there's a few events that have been kind of getting tossed around in here and there. So let's see. I know for sure this is the last event. We'll have the gold medals here soon. Tomorrow we have the rest of curling. Bosnia is going to have at least 2 medals, can get 3 out of that. And after that, some point we're going to have bandy. I don't even know who any of the teams are. Neither does Eddie. And I don't even think Levensky does either. Monday we're going to have snowboard slalom, which is snowboard on the same slalom course. It's a lot faster and can get kind of tricky if you end up going a little too fast. Tuesday, we're going to have our gifted day off, give us all a rest. Wednesday night, late afternoon, whatever you want to call it, we're going to have cross country, individual 20 kilometers. I don't even know how many laps around the track that'll be. That's it for that day. Thursday, the only thing, we're going to have a 4x10 relay and cross country skiing. Friday, we have figure skating, which I don't even know how that's going to work. That'll probably be kind of corny. Saturday, we have a pretty big event. We have the 20-kilometer biathlon starting early in the afternoon, and at some point, bandy semifinals. Next Sunday is going to be the bronze medal game for bandy, and then we'll see hockey start up. Monday, gold medal for bandy. We're going to have playoffs for hockey and okay, I think they messed up the bandy here. Tuesday, another off day. Wednesday, semifinals for hockey. Thursday ends it all with gold medal game for hockey, and then Friday will be closing ceremonies if they don't cancel like the opening ones. And somewhere in that mix is going to be moguls and oh man, what is it? Half pipe or snowboard. I don't even know how either of those are going to work. They're not even built. They've just been added at random to the end. So we'll see how all that goes.
All right, as we are still getting the top 12 here, 7th Zanny. Edmonton had to bow out apparently because he had to leave. He might come back, who knows, but Black Talk's in 9. Now we're just going to have the top 12 competitors running in on run number 2. Somehow Gretzky actually was in.
Somehow.
Somehow.
Which, considering after like the top 5 or 6, everyone was horrible.
Oh,
Only have 11 finals. Okay.
That's like USA making the finals in cross country skiing. It just somehow happens. All right, still getting set to go in run number 2. And he missed the M. Great job, Ben. All right, getting set to go for run number 2. All right, Thomas is first up the hill. I have no idea what his previous time was, but I'm ready with the timer, the unofficial timer, which is making sure Leven isn't completely fucking biased. All right, Starts off, goes through the gates, slowing up well enough, and he's flying through this one. Hits that gate there. That's going to definitely slow down his time.
Looks like he's starting to lag a little bit.
Yep, we are. Through the straight. He's picking up some time there, but that's still going to slow him down enough. No penalties, but crossing the finish line unofficially at 27.55. 26.57. Interesting. The official time.
That probably won't get him into the top 6 to move on. Or apparently top, what? Oh, run 2 incoming top, yeah. I think I saw top 6 will move on for the run 3, which will be the final.
Second
That
off,
probably won't be enough to get him on.
Second off the unofficial time, though. Very, very interesting, this timing so far.
Yeah, I don't really know what he's basing his timings off of. I feel like he's going more over what country they are than anything.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm timing it too, and I'm timing it based off of the count when the countdown reaches 0 and when they cross the finish line.
Yeah, and I'm gonna time myself too once I eventually go. Although it's been a while since I've ran, so I'm probably gonna get a little bit rusty.
Right off the gate, he misses 2.
How do you miss the first gate? There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
14 seconds flat for the unofficial.
Bring him to 54.
Plus
54 seconds. 58, okay.
Okay. Well, that was interesting, to say the least. Alright, number 4. I have no idea who this is. Black Talks. Set to go here. Good jump in the start. Flying through. Oh, just nicking that one. And oh, that's very unfortunate for the young lad. Hooks it in, and I don't know if he got any penalties, but that certain grind on the wall is definitely going to hurt him. Missing.
Yeah, he got at least 3 or 4.
27.5. How do you get 3 seconds off of that? Oh, and he goes flying into the gates. So he's gonna definitely be out of the top 6 on that.
Yeah. Let's give him credit for his reactions, though, jumping onto the wall and being able to take off his skis in time so he doesn't fall into the ski jump area. Otherwise, we would have been playing an entirely different sport and he probably would have been disqualified.
That cool dude looks like he's away from his keyboard. Alright, Zammy's up now. Zammy, the 6th, so let's see if he could stay in the order. Oh, 45 seconds.
Good job.
No, he did not get
And I don't think he has his skis again. That's
both
of his runs this time. He hasn't gotten his skis.
Straight off the gate, here he goes. Oh, hitting the gate on that one. That's going to cost him.
Pops one.
The gate on there.
Misses one.
Oh,
misses 2. Trying to avoid the 3rd, and I don't know if they'll count that or not. Pops another.
Poor run there. 25 plus penalty.
Yeah.
37.16.
That seems fairly accurate.
He needs to touch the. I mean, he needs to get inside of it. Cool dude's back, so he's gonna run now. That's a cool dude. Set to run. Top the hill. Still waiting on the go from him. Alright, cool dude is set to go. No skis. And alright, top the hill. Now setting up. Here he goes. Clock starts. Flying through gate 2. Slowing up now. Takes a jump. Interesting strategy. That's going to slow him down a lot, though. Flying through these gates. Trying to jump to get some more flying accuracy, but it's just slowing down his time. Now straight through. And he's flying through. Missing the gate there. And time at 25 seconds about. Alright, back to the top of the hill. Here comes Zerkic, representing Bosnia. Set to go. Here he goes. Bit of a running start there. Looks all clear though. Flying through these gates. Good turn there. Now let's see if he can pick up the speed. Gets through those gates cleanly, but oh, just slowing down. Could not get the control there. Flying through the straight sector. Now these last two, and nix that one. Let's see if it's a penalty. Unofficially a 23.42 off of my timer. So we'll see. We have no official time yet. How was that a 20? Really, a 26? I got him at 23.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
A 20. Alright, Wist is going now. I am timing it correctly. I do not see that as an excuse. Wist, clean run through. Trying to straight through that one. Oh, it takes it clean.
This is a pretty good run.
This is a good run. Entering the last two. Hits the last clean.
That was a good run.
About a 20.
That's under 20.
20.7. Looks like
Oh, wow.
18 point. Whoa.
That I didn't expect to see from him.
I was not expecting an 18-second run on that.
What did you time it at?
I timed it at a 20 points, 20 seconds. I timed it at.
I feel like Lev is just really inconsistent with his timing.
I feel like he is. Wow.
I saw Eddie was trying to implement an automatic timer, but it didn't look like he could get it to work. While that would have been laggy, though, it probably would have been better than what we have now.
Alright, well, here comes Jesus. Alright. And alright, well, that just fucked up his time. He's still going. And he reset. So committing suicide on the track, that's a first for the Olympics.
So that'll be probably a did not finish.
Yeah. Oh my god, his body is still there. He's just... No. Why are you gonna let him reset? He fucked up. Why would you let... He also started way early. He started before the time. He started before the countdown finished. So. Even still, that's about a 20. Let's see the time.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright, well. Vic about to go. Here he goes. Oh, great speed through gate 2. Willing his way through gate 3. Oh, great job there. This is going to be a good time. Flying through. I got a 19
There
on that
we go.
I got a 19 on that one. Let's see.
There we go.
What did he get him?
Oh my god!
18.25! Wow! Wow!
That's a second faster than what I got timing with Eddie, and like half a second faster than timing them with myself.
Wow! What a run! This is a competition between Vic and Wist at this point.
I knew that was a good run. I didn't think I was going to get under 18 and a half. Usually if I get under 18, it's like around an 18.8 or an 18.17. I mean, under 19.
Wow! What a run! That was the cleanest run I've seen all day, without a doubt. Here comes Epic. He's another guy to watch out for. Here goes off the line. A little slower than Vic through those sectors. but he's putting up a very clean run so far. Interference on the track. Oh, and a collision on the slopes. That qualifies as a redo.
Yep.
He was putting up a very clean run, not as fast of a pace though as the previous world record Vic on that one. But Epic's gonna get to go again. Up the line quick through gate 1. Put up a very good time on the major turn there. Now getting in through. Big slope there, but he gets through that gate cleanly. Now
This would be a good time.
on the straights.
He has to slow himself down a bit, it looked like.
Unofficially a 20.43. 20.61. Very, very good time. So Epic now battling for bronze. All right, top 6 are going to move on. So we're gonna get the opportunity to see some of the best in the world. All right, Irish is at the top. He's going to be our final skier of the day. Here he goes. Very clean through the 2 gates. He puts up a clean run here. He could have the opportunity for a medal. Bringing up the track. Oh, nicking that post. That's going to slow his time down a bit. Good speed through the straight. Final turn here. Gets through cleanly, crossing the line and officially a 21.25, 20.60 from Levensky. All right, Vic, we're at the top of the hill here. Let's go through your historic run. How'd you do it?
Well, it's cold out here, so I think I want to get back down to the chalet as fast as possible, and yeah, I think that's just how it ended up going. All my turns were pretty tight and got some good speed. Didn't have to skid or anything.
All right.
So yeah, it's cold up here. I'm starting to freeze a little bit. I'm not as tough as Pita Tutufula something or another, that Tongan guy. Not quite as tough as that Tongan guy like I thought I was.
Yeah, what a champion that Tongan guy was. Well, in first place is Vikings, very clearly. Second place, Wist, who previously shattered the record. They'll be 5th in the order. As we look at Vic going through some practice here. Vic, how you doing down these slopes so far?
Seems pretty good right now. And I just hit one of the gates, but it's gonna work out just fine. Okay, well that was only in 1922, so not as good as apparently it could have been.
Again, the best time will be transferred, so they're going to have to shatter the world record again if they want to win.
Actually, I don't think it does from what I saw. Or from what I was told.
Wouldn't it?
Couldn't tell ya. Because IOC, I guess.
Oh boy. Wow, the other team won.
That's a miracle. Just did a 1904. So I don't know where I got that 1825 or whatever coming, or whatever I got. I don't know where that came
I
from.
timed you at like a 19.21.
Yeah, that seems pretty accurate. I don't know how I shaved a second off of that, but I'll take it.
We're gonna have to. The Bosnian government's gonna have to investigate these Olympics. As we can't follow Vic on that one. Oh shit, and I'm respawned. Alright, the gold, bronze, and silver medals are all on the line in round 3 so far. 6 competitors, 3 of them will be earning medals for their respective countries. Now, Vic, are you listening to any music as you go down these slopes?
I am not, no.
Oh. Well.
As you can see, all I have on me are a pair of underwears and some sunglasses.
Alright, the final run for Thomas Hodge as he's getting set to go. Very cleanly through the gate 3s. A little bit slow there, but he's making up some time, nicking that gate a little bit. And, oh, big slow up on that gate there. That's going to cost him. Through the straight now. Looking at the final 2 gates. Turning it well. This will cross the line at a 23.72. Do not think that will medal, but a great effort from him so far. So he'll be standing in bronze or in the gold medal actually so far. Coming up next will be Jesus Villano. Let's see how he will fare to go. Putting up great times for a rather unknown competitor. Set to go here. Timer starts off the line. He goes. A little bit fast on that curve, but he's got to get there. Might have oversteered it. No, great recovery there. Going through the mid sectors. Trying to bank it through off the gate. That's going to cost him some time. Now through the straights. And crossing the line now. Racing in clean. But oh, he gets off his skis early. Oh no. What a turn of events.
We have a wipeout.
He needs to cross it. Now he crosses it at a 32. That's a 32. He did not cross the finish line in time. 32.22. If that's not a 32, then I don't know what Levensky is doing.
He might be drunk, I don't know.
Or he might be biasing for his own brother in his timing.
Probably.
Because, you don't stop the timer until he crosses the line. That's basic timing rules. Alright, here goes Epic Tardo. Putting up great time so far. This is his final run. Let's see if he can get it.
Took that turn a little bit wide. Let's see if he can recover.
Not
Had to
as
slow
fast.
down for 7.
Not as fast as he wanted it there. Sprinting to the line. He's gonna get there. 20.
Should put him for gold.
That should get him for gold. Well, let's see the timing. 19.97. That could definitely medal for Epic. Who's Epic representing anyways?
I think Canada.
Canada? Alright. Irish Ferret. Set to go now.
Canada looks like should be guaranteed a medal if his time is not beaten here.
Off the line now. Irish Ferret, great. Slow up. Gets through the gate cleanly. Now trying to angle himself. Very good through those gates. Now to the straight. Can he get enough angle on it? Trying to angle himself through the final 2. Very clean run. Through the line at a 20.05. Official time. Still waiting for the official time here. Unofficial time again was a 20.05.
So I don't even know what's happening right now.
I'm still waiting for the official time on this one. Still waiting for this. So 20.20.
So 20 right
flat.
on.
20 flat. Wist is getting set to go. No skis. So I believe the 19 was the time to beat. Let's see. Wist is set to go on this one.
Needs a 1997 to put him into gold position. Not much room to be able to sneak into silver.
Oh,
he hits a gate.
Oh, this could be devastating. Rest of the run. Oh,
There's
just
another
making that one and missing
no.
the gate. Oh, but there's a fan. There's a fan that constitutes a redo, though. There was fan interference, so that should get him a redo.
And it looks like it will.
That was a very devastating run from Wisp, but he has one more opportunity to get it going. Timer at start. Top of the hill, Wistful SpongeBob Best. Here he goes. Clean through gates 1 and 2. Now slowing up enough, being very careful this time with those gates 3.
Looking a lot better. Oh, sliding in.
No, just
and missed
missing
it.
that one. Oh, this could be devastating.
Missed the same two gates again.
And missing
And
the
missed
gate
the end.
again, unofficially
That'll do it.
21.92.
If we were going off best time throughout, he'd be in silver position right now, and I wouldn't have to do anything.
Absolutely. I have no idea why this isn't in best time. That's pretty dumb. And all right, the last runner, Vic. Here he goes.
Seems good so far. And I got caught up on that last flag a bit.
A 19.46. 19.46 unofficially. One more run.
This should do it.
I got him at it like an 18. I got you at like an 18. And he won the goal. Vikings fan 397 has won the gold.
Yeah, so that first run, if I would have flung off the end gate a lot better, it would probably
If you
been...
didn't fling off the end gate on that second run, I would have, like, unofficially, I had you at a 19.02.
Like that first run I had, if I flung off the gate better instead of getting caught up, I would have won gold on that either way. But then that second run, I flung off of that thing.
I'm also recording the ceremony, so that's fine. Yeah, I'm launching a full-scale investigation on timing, by the way. That timing was more inconsistent than the fucking Chargers.
I would say that was more inconsistent than the Oilers' defense, but the Oilers' defense is consistently terrible, so it doesn't quite work.
I would say it's as inconsistent as the LA Kings, but the LA Kings have just been down now. They were up, it's a fucking roller coaster for the LA Kings.
It's as consistent as Chuck Fletcher's trades. One trade, he'll trade Dubnyk for a third-round pick who's playing in, I think, the AHL right now or something.
What a medal ceremony. And with that, we will end the stream off. I'm gonna go investigate this fucking. What a medal ceremony. Goodbye, everybody.